deep in the shadows. I know it's hard to put one foot in front of the other.
Hi guys, C Chronicles here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I post fragrance related content on this platform and would very much appreciate it if you did consider subscribing. That is, if you're not subscribed. If you are already part of the family, thank you so much for the continued support. I have some mango fragrances in front of me here, and I wanted to tell you to what extent they differ from each other. This is as a result of another comment I got in my comment section when I came with this particular Mango Bliss, a new release from Paris Corner. Somebody wanted to know how different it is from Lean, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on four of the mango fragrances within my collection, in as much as I have a lot more, but I thought that these four would probably be key because they're the ones that a lot of people usually want details on, right? The first one's going to be Lean, and this is of Latafa, one of my favorite fragrances, guys. Absolutely gorgeous smelling fragrance, and it has macerated. Right now, this gives me an interpretation of a thickened, smoothie, concentrated style of a mango. It interprets like a puree to my nose, and it kind of feels as though you can actually taste it like a thickened, like you went into a restaurant and you ordered a smoothie. There is like an artificialness to the wrap up of this mango, and that is how it has macerated to giant presentation of a mango puree or a mango smoothie in front of you, and it feels more than just the mango. There is the note of osmanthus here that's also gonna make it feel as though it has like a peach-like nuance, which is something that is just bouncing off that osmanthus. And then to top it off, to give it depth, they've gone ahead to add some turmeric in this fragrance, so it's not just gonna be just mango. There is like a spiciness to it and some florals, and then the final finish becomes that sandalwood. But to be honest, it's not really about the sandalwood when it comes to Lean. It is about that mango, albeit coming across as a little bit artificial. So that is what to expect. The juice in itself doesn't come across as juvenile in its fruitiness. It comes across as grown, as mature, as a little bit serious, even to an extent. Very sophisticated, lasting till the next wash. The sweetness here is in moderation. It doesn't give me like a sweet and style mango, but it does come across as that thickened style of feel of a mango if you ordered that and you had it just as a snack or something like that. So this is how the mango is mangoing, guys, in this Lean. Our next up is going to be Mango Punch, right? I deliberately pulled this one out because it's also off Paris Corner, but I wanted you to know the differences, especially because the question that actually came in my comment section was based off of this and wanting to know whether, it would be redundant to own both of these fragrances. This one now is a tropical toned. It is a juvenile style of mango, if you ask me. This is sweet. It has a sugary accord there, something that comes off as like an icing sugar. It has blackberry there. There's the florals as well. But this is a mango that comes with like a what I would call a punch. Well, it does say mango punch. This is not coincidental. It does like give you that mango punch. Absolutely, but it is a short-lived style of mango. The way the bottle is made and the name of the fragrance, I was hoping that it would border mostly around that mango, but what it then becomes is an offering of a balance of both the mango and the florals. To some extent, actually, leaning more towards the florals, even a zesty feel there. There is a blackberry in this. That is what you get. It becomes a fruity floral without necessarily the mango being distinct. You will definitely feel the mango for about an hour or so, especially in that first burst, when you spray yourself initially. Say, for instance, you just sprayed yourself and you walked out of a room. The first person who comes in will be able to detect that there is like a mango smell in the room, but it is not a mango that holds up, so it's not consistent. That definitely interprets as a synthetic, making it the sort of fragrance that's going to please both those who actually like fruity fragrances and floral fragrances. So this is a mango that's absolutely very, very short-lived, where I can say the mango in Lean lasts the entire time of the wear. This one is short-lived, ending up becoming like a citrusy floral with just a wafts of a mango, but the mango not being dominant enough for instance, to say somebody meets you after 3-4 hours, they would say, oh my God, you smell of mango. They will probably say you smell so good without necessarily being able to actually pinpoint that what you're wearing off is mango scented. Okay, so that is what I can say about this one. Lasting power for this could be better, but it's okay for the price. It's okay. And for those who can't wait, no, these are not correlated. They don't feel the same at all. But yes, this has a mango at the top there. So that is Mango Punch for you, the second one on the lineup. Next up is Ajaib Dubai, a fragrance I completely fell in love with, from the very first time I got this fragrance. And this is actually my second bottle, and this is where it's at, because I did get a backup bottle of this. But this is one mango that a lot of people said, oh my God, we don't get it. It's one of those that you either get it or you don't, right? Drawing its inspiration, guys, from that Soleil de Jeddah Mango Kiss is going to be this one. Now, this is a sophisticated mango, a mango that will leave those who are hunting for a tropical style of mango conflicted, because it will give you that mango and it has a lot of twists. This is certainly not linear. This, I'm going to say, out of all of them, is a classy style of fragrance. It's got that vintage appeal. It gives you, different pages there. You're going to get some osmanthus in this, but it doesn't make it about that. You are going to get a mango that is doing a push and pull between the woods, between a little bit of an oudi nuance. You're going to get a little bit of a dated feel in this fragrance. You're going to get a little bit of a powdery tone in this fragrance. You're definitely going to get a mature style of a fragrance in this. This is absolutely sophisticated, a fragrance that when I smelled the first time, I was like, wow, I'm very happy Latafa went for a DNA like this. This is not, one of those fragrances that I'll give reference to, oh, it kind of smells like 35 or some of the fragrances on the market. You would absolutely have to have had an interaction with that mango kiss, for you to kind of understand how this fragrance vibes. But it's not one that I can compare to anything else, unfortunately, guys. And it will certainly leave those people who want like just a linear mango conflicted, does not vibe the same way as this. They're totally different. You can absolutely own these two, though they come from that house of Latafa. They're totally unrelated. The mood I'd have to be in to wear Lean is not the mood that I'd have to be to wear this one. That's how different they are. This is a mango with some depth because of those woods and that oudi nuance. So this can transition through all seasons without necessarily stereotyping itself as a summery tropical style of mango. So that is what I can say about this, guys. And this, in fact, all the fragrances I have here are not redundant to own. You can literally walk in a store and buy all of them at the same time. That's how different they vibe in terms of the mango vibe. This is why I chose not to include Yaratus, because I find that Yaratus maybe would have been the one that was confusing here, in as much as it's mango themed and stuff, because it becomes one of those I don't know, maybe it's just because it's not my favorite. Let me just leave it at that. I don't have twos here. And I deliberately made it so that because it's not that memorable for me to bring here. I will certainly tell you at the end of the video if, for instance, you were, just on a limited budget and you wanted to know which one to absolutely. And now for the elephant in the room, guys. Ophidian, a mango bliss from the house of Paris Corner, drawing its inspiration from that god of fire. Right now, this is a fragrance that made a U-turn on me. I'm going to spray it on myself again. Remember I told you that the Paris Corner tops are a little bit weird this time around. They gave us those bottles, the cur here, for you to know which ones I'm talking about. They gave us those bottles and a lot of us were complaining about them. And I think they did the extra mile in this, but they actually overdid it to an extent that the bottle top, the caps are really, really tight. I think they're probably going to maybe start scratching the bottles themselves or something. Right now, this is a mango scented fragrance. And when I did an unboxing of it, I said to you guys that it reminded me of the small mangoes in my country, juicy, sweetened style of mangoes. But this is a weird one, right? It starts off like that. Starts off as though, it's going to be that juicy, very juicy, like, from the tree style of mango, stringy mango, that sort of thing. But then it changes. This fragrance definitely makes a U-turn in between. And it was after I had done that unboxing that I realized, wait, this is taking a completely different direction, right? It makes a U-turn when it introduces, that fizzy ginger and a lemon accord. And it is at that point that it becomes sort of like a sourish, green, unripened feel of a mango. That is, what I get from this. It even has like a green, sourish nuance in it where it does interpret as though it is that mango that is not exactly ripened, but that is okay to eat. So it does feel more of like a greenish part of the mango peel, if you will. That is what I get, and it's mostly because of that direction that it takes when the lemon adds a sour weight to it, a green weight to it. Some of you are going to get like an aromatic weight to it, and some of you are going to get a spicy weight to it. This does not end up becoming like a mango. No, that is not what you get. Yes, it's mango bliss, but with that coumarin adding a twist to it, the cipro oil, the cedar, all of those adding a woody, earthy twist to this mango. So this becomes a mango that has got so many pages. So do not expect this mango, for instance, to interpret like this mango, right? So that is what I can say. And this fragrance, a man or a woman can certainly purchase this. They won't have a problem. Just like I feel about this one. This is absolutely unisex, guys. A man can carry this without a problem. The fact that we were given a black bottle first, which was like a, very much on the possibly masculine side because of how heavyweight it was. This one shouldn't, fool you into thinking, okay, this is the female counterpart of that. This both genders can wear, and this both genders can wear. They do have the mango, but it's a mango that's played around with a lot and giving twists and turns. They both do not feel the same at all. So you can certainly own these two. You can also own this one. This one is going to be the one that gives you more of a mango ride than any of the ones that I'm showing you here, because this becomes about a mango, although it does have the sandalwood and the osmanthus, but it's more to do with the mango than anything else. So if you are going for outright mango, but grown, sophisticated, well-blended mango, then Lean is for you. If you're going for a mango fragrance with a twist, this one's going to do it for you. If you're going for that pop of a mango with a sugary juvenile direction, then this is the one that's going to do it for you. Lasting power, I can speak for these three, right? These are certainly fragrances that can transition to the next wash, so these are not going to disappoint you. These are also fragrances that can carry their own through the entire way, so these are not seasonal. I wouldn't call them summery. They have that heavy weight that you can wear them all through, while this one may be limited to, or maybe one of those fragrances you want to wear especially in the heat so that you can get maximum performance from it. CeeChronicles is my name. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's meet in the comment section where we discuss more about fragrances. Let me know your thoughts on some of the mango fragrances that you have tried, and which other ones you would like me to get my nose on. As I said, this is what prompted me to make this video, because I just wanted to bring it with a cluster of other mango fragrances, more so that it does, it is marketed as a mango fragrance. Remember to turn on post notifications, guys. That way you get to be notified anytime I upload a video. Like and share this one. And remember that smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.